Right, so I'm going to update you on my agens. It's a bit of mould there actually. Well, basically I've been waiting for this one to molt, and now she has. Chloe. I'm going to have to rechange the name because it's named after my niece, and we're about to start a breeding project, so it's a little bit kind of weird if I'm... Yeah, anyway, we're going to change the name. I'm not quite sure what we're going to choose yet. But yeah, it's molted, and... unless those are hooks. God, I hope not. No, I'm pretty sure that's a female. Yeah. So I'm going to show you the male. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to feed him or not, because I don't really want to feed up my male too much, because this one's got at least a month before ready. Probably 6 weeks really. Hoping she eats. Super. So you can see the size, pretty big. About 6.5, I reckon. But I thought she was going to be a bit bigger. But judging by the size of the male, which I'm going to show you now, looks like a good match really. The male's a little bit smaller, so that one's now eaten. So I'm going to do a big old rehouse. Well, probably best thing to do, and this is a tip if you've got a big enclosure, I reckon, is try and if I move her up one end, what I'm going to do is basically start digging out the substrate and then freshening it up like that. What I might do is just sort of get a bit of tissue paper, a bit of water, and wipe down in the corners, and hopefully she doesn't kick, and we can get her ready for breeding. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep the big stone sort of ceramic hide, but right, let's have a little quick look at the male, and I think I'll give him a roach actually, and then I'll leave him perhaps 3 weeks, 4 weeks without a feed. See how it goes. Right, this is the male. I'm going to call him Venutios, and then the female's going to be Cartimandua, which is basically a historical reference to a queen of a tribe in England years ago, and Venutius was the husband or the consort. But yeah, bit of sort of historical names. I'm a bit of a history geek, but yeah. So yeah, there's a male. He looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm doing very well with that roach. Whoa! Don't know what he's done in there. I think he's made a sperm web in his water dish. The silly sausage. But he's a beauty, aren't you? Yes, you are. But anyway, yeah. So another tip is to use if you want to feed males, feed them male roaches, because male roaches are probably about half the size of a female one, and feed them sort of once every month, perhaps every 3 weeks, depending on the species really. But agens, even though they're male, still pretty good eaters, I reckon. But yeah, he's a beauty. So they've molted at exactly kind of the right time really, because he molted 2 weeks ago, and my female molted about a week ago. So I'm going to bung in another water dish at the top here, and he can sit in there if he wants. Silly sausage. But he's got a big enough hide, and I think the enclosure's sort of big enough. Yeah, for a male really. Oh yeah, and a quick update on the breeding. I think with the P4 Mosas, I'm going to try and sell my male on. And then the Sturmies, I'm going to have another go later today. I'm just getting sorted out. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for breeding agens in about a month-ish. Cheers.